So the truth of the fact is this: I don't want to get cancelled, but guys, sometimes you have to appreciate brilliance when it's being performed. And today it was done with one of the best players in the world. So I have to show you this before I actually move on to the story of the day. Look at that! Look at that! And that's so clear, but I know you get the idea. Look at that! That was sick. That was sick. Ronaldo had to do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. He really got me that one. So if you wanna check it out, go check it out on the Football Connect on TikTok. It's there. It's gonna be there on Instagram, also and on Facebook, and also on TikTok, Twitter. We are back again. Welcome back to another video, guys. Welcome to the Football Connect Euro Talk episode number 10. Can't believe we've already come through to episode 10. Time is really moving so fast, but that's what makes it so exciting, and that's why we love this thing that we are calling the Euro. So, before without wasting any time, click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect. We have a lot of things to talk about before we call it a day. So, let's get it going. Hello, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. We are back again with another one. And my name is Sam, and we are talking Euro. If you don't know what I'm talking, then you gotta go check it out. We are talking Euro, and today, what is the Euro holding us now? Not a really a real problem, not really a big problem that the the Euros are holding for us this year, this night, but just a little bit of a problem of Portugal being embarrassed by Germany. Also, France being taught an extreme painful education by Hungary. Listen to the name Hungary. And Spain doing nothing to even come close to winning. Doing nothing to even come close to winning. That is what has been happening today. And we're going to dive deep into it and we're going to talk about it. So, the question of the matter is Germany back at their best? The first question that I have to ask is Germany back at their best? Because today's performance was a Germany that was back at their best. I don't want to lie to you. So when I started, when we started the Euros, I said it from the beginning that there is no way I'm gonna start talking about Germany and winning this tournament. I said it clear because I know what I was talking about, or at least I thought I knew. Because now what happened is not really what I ordered. It's like Germany had to swap my dinner or something like that. If that even makes sense, but I'm just joking. The performance that Germany pulled over in Portugal, I knew that Portugal were in trouble after their game away against Hungary. You know how did I know that they were in trouble? Hungary manhandled Portugal the first game until the last 7 minutes of the game. The whole full damn game until the last four or something 5 minutes that were left in the game. And the problem was this. Now this way I got it. This way exactly my problem was. In all those times they were playing with a smaller team. They allowed that smaller team to cause more threat than any other person. And we were talking about this group being the group of death, where somebody was gonna die straight, go dead, go dead. But how did that even happen? How did that even happen that Portugal would allow Hungary to do that? And they won that 3 goals to nil, which we actually noticed that there were not really 3 goals win that happened that time when we saw not really big teams, but I'm just talking when we saw a small club, a small country like no, it's not really a small country, no. In terms of football performance, like Germany come and beat the ones who are holding the Euro trophy in their hands. But anyway, some people came to me with some crazy stats. I even said them. I did a small video just if you check it out, you see it there, where they were telling me that the last time Portugal managed to beat Germany was in 2001. It was 21 years ago. Yeah, let me just call it that. He was 21 years old. And I was like, what? Let me check that out. Did my math calculation. The time when Germany last were beaten by Portugal was when I was a young kid. Just to make things worse, just to make it so clear to you, it was when I was 5 years old. I was 5 years old the last time that Portugal managed to beat managed to beat Germany. Now this made sense now in my head now that okay, there's a lot, there's history there, big history that even Cristiano Ronaldo cannot remove. It is big history. Now, why did they to allow it to go to four? If that first goal was not ruled as an offside that Germany scored, they would have beaten Portugal by 5 goals. I'm talking about a team that we're saying are the world's number five. I'm talking about a team that we are believing they can retain the Euro. A country that can retain the Euro. That's where when we talk of Portugal, France, we are taking them at that level. What I saw today, I don't know what to say. I was impressed though. I don't take everything. I was impressed by the performance of Jota, Cristiano Ronaldo, or who else? Bernardo Silva, and lastly but not least, Sanchez. I felt like it was a disrespectful performance from Bruno Fernandes. And I'm going to say it again. Why is it that Bruno Fernandes never steps up when he's really required to step up? Why doesn't he ever step up when they need to see him perform at the world's best? Is he shy of big games? I was talking to somebody today earlier on after the game that maybe, or maybe, just maybe, the reason why Bruno never plays so well is because he's not really getting the right managers who can get the best out of him or who can inspire him enough to step up in these big games rather than to fold and just look at other teams walk over his teams like he does. Because with the way Bruno Fernandes is so vocal, the way the energy he uses, and the way you can see his leadership characters in the games, he should be doing something better in the big games. Because what I saw today, I was wondering where was gonna Bruno gonna start performing so that the likes of Diogo Jota, Bernardo Silva, and Cristiano Ronaldo get the balls because they were expecting for him to be the creative midfielder that they needed him to be so that they set them with the goals. He didn't do that. That's what frustrated me a lot. He didn't do that. I know that most of the time the ball was in Germany's legs, but he didn't do that. That's where I had a problem with it. He didn't step up. He didn't step up. And it's the worst part is that it's not only this game. There are all other games that we can go for backwards and go look at them, and we can actually tell that he never step up for either United or Portugal. And if he doesn't change that, then all those individual awards that people were hoping he gets, they will pass him. That we are hoping he gets, they will pass him. Not because he's a bad player, but because he doesn't turn up when he's really required by a team. I don't know if I'm making myself clear, but I was really disappointed in Bruno Fernandes. Let's go to the defense. Pepe, I cannot say a lot about Pepe. He's an old man who's still actually miraculously doing what I don't even expect him to be doing, which is good. I respect that. Let's talk about the Premier League Player of the Year. Let's talk about Ruben Diaz, busy scoring himself goals, busy allowing Germany to walk over them. Like Gnabry, Kai Havertz, all those guys had the best time of their life because it was an open gate of Portugal today, and it was embarrassing to see. I have no idea what is wrong with these Portugal's players. I don't know. Also, I don't think I want to hear anybody in this world or wherever I'm gonna go trying by all means to rate uh, to rest to rate Virgil van Dijk and Ruben Diaz at the same table. They don't fit. They are never the same. You can never put the Virgil van Dijk and Ruben Diaz on the same table because look at the performance. Virgil is really miles apart from that guy. You felt it today in this game. You saw it today in this game. He's really miles apart from Virgil van Dijk. And unless we accept that, the better, because we can't keep hoping that this guy does this and this because he's not gonna do it. That's the worst part. He's not gonna do it. Anyway, let me throw away the Portugal story. They've been beaten already. Let's talk about the other thing. Let's talk about the other team. Yeah, we are the best team in the world. We are the world's best. France, 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 France. What was that? What was that? Because I don't call that a performance. I can't call that a performance. Looking at France today, playing against Hungary in the manner that they did, just gave me this weird, like, in looking this life and just believe that there's really nothing that is going to come from all this, right? Because that's the only thing that can make sense. There's really, really nothing that will come from France and Portugal with the performance that they showed. And the worst part is this: with France, I still don't know what is really, really the problem because Hungary walked all over you. They scored before you. They almost won if it wasn't for Anthony Griezmann stepping out when he was required. They almost beat France. And you wonder that these guys can go somewhere. Oh my God, that's a joke. Anyway, I don't know what to say. The last game, Spain. Spain. We were shocked when we saw no, not even one Real Madrid player that was in the Spain squad. We accepted it. And secondly, we had a lot of questions about the likes of Morata, the strikers, because I felt like Spain needed at least one important person to be the inspiration for their performance and whatever they were going to do. They didn't have that because there are a lot of youngsters who are there who are not there to actually help out with who don't have the experienced one in the field so that they do better with their decisions. Because sometimes they are decision making, sometimes it's that they attack, but they don't really make sure that they get to the end. Sometimes they give the strikers, then the strikers kicks. I don't know wherever they'll be kicking the ball. But the performance was not what I thought. I was really, really shocked. I literally was really, really shocked. Spain busy moving with the ball, doing everything that they can do, but could not even try to cause any problem to Poland. And they scored already, but when Kai Havertz got it, finished the jersey, finished the whole thing already. When this guy, when Lewandowski got the header, got his crowd happy again, got the people so happy, and he finished the job that he had come there to do just with the goal. Now the question of the day is, where do we see France, Spain, and Portugal in this tournament? Where do we see France, Spain, and Portugal? Because I thought those were the bigger team. Now I'm worried about my decisions now. So I'm asking you guys, the viewers, tell me, where do you see these three countries going to? They were in the group of danger, I get it, but they're not performing like they need or they wanna win. That's bam. Okay. Before I go anywhere, it's not supposed to be just me shouting, angry, and whatever. I wanna put my respect on Kai Havertz. I wanna put my respect on Kai Havertz's name because that guy keep proving me wrong every single time I see him in the ground. That was amazing. Anyway, he scored. He the first goal didn't score. He scored one goal, and the other one was also exchangeable. There's no goal. but he was all over German defense. He was all over Portugal defenders' faces. He was all over. He was working overtime, trying to push them away, trying to show them that he wants it. He wanted this, and he got it. He got it. He put Germany back into the into the game again. Now let's see what happens. That's the interesting part about football. We now wait and see. Click that like button, guys. Subscribe to the Football Connect. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you want to see. Now we're gonna be looking at what's gonna be happening tomorrow. Now we have some interesting fixtures that are continuing, of course. So we are gonna be looking at the fixtures. After looking at the fixtures, we look at what today's games have caused in terms of movement and whatever that happened. We also cover that. So tomorrow we have two games, important games which are gonna be played at the same time. Now we are in that time where all games are played at the same time. So if you miss, you miss. If you are there, you get something. You get to enjoy the game. But anyway, like Sunday is the first game, and I'm gonna try by all means to put this on the screen so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, or what I'm selling, what I'm selling, what I'm selling, what I'm selling. Okay, so Group A plays tomorrow. Switzerland versus Turkey, Italy versus Wales. All of them at the same time. Interesting part. Which game do I cover now? Now this becomes so interesting. But with whatever game I'm gonna cover, I'm gonna make sure that I keep you updated with the other game. But this is what is happening. Switzerland versus Turkey, then Italy versus Wales. So that we know who's the winner of that group. That's it. We're gonna come back with the predictions. We go. On Monday, we have two games from group. I think that's Group D, right? That's Group D. Or maybe yeah, I think so. That Group D or B or C. Yeah, that's Group C. We have the first again with Group C, then the last one that Group B. That's those are. Oh, I'm afraid. Bro, those are about four games. Let me see. Yeah, those are about four games in one single day. That's gonna be exciting. Then Tuesday we have Croatia versus Scotland, Czech Republic versus England on the same time, and we have to find winners because those are the ones who goes next to the next stage. Then Wednesday, the last day I believe is this. We are gonna have. Need to check something here. We are gonna have four games as well. Slovakia versus Spain, Sweden versus Poland. The reason why I'm talking about this one is because we need a win from those clubs. If there's no win, then things are all dead. Then Germany and Hungary, Portugal and France. So of course you all know me that I'll be covering the which game is interesting here. I think the Portugal France, because I want to see after their worst performance of this today. I want to see how they're gonna do it on 23. So I'm really excited about that one. I'm gonna be covering that one, and we wait now as we go to the second stage, of course, of what's gonna be happening. Can't really move on to that, but that is why we love football. Now, Switzerland. Switzerland versus Turkey. I believe Switzerland are gonna win by 2 goals to nil. Why? Because of course I saw Wales winning, but I believe as well that there can be more into this than what. So it's going to be exciting. We wait and see what happens. So Switzerland is going to win because Turkey, I think, is already out. It's just time for them to accept and try to move on because that's the only thing that they can do. Italy versus Wales. Now this is an interesting one because Wales really needs. Let me remember. They really need that to be like on. So they really need to win for them to go to the next stage. Italy, on the other hand, they're playing this game with no really sense of agency because they've already qualified. What they have to be worrying about is to be preparing. So don't be surprised if we see at least either 1-0 or we draw 1-1 game over Wales and Italy. And the team that can win or draw it's Italy, it's Wales, of course. So that's what I'm excited about, and I can't wait to see what happens. Give me your predictions in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you're thinking and what you believe will happen when this game kicks off tomorrow. I'm really excited. This is the last stage, and the games are gonna be coming thick and fast tomorrow. Can you believe I have to talk about four games? But that's why we love the football content, isn't it? We're gonna keep you updated as we go. Click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect. Before I go anywhere, just wanna go back a little bit to the tables so that people can have an idea of how much the performance of today, which was 1-1, 2-1-1, then 4-2, then 1-1, has actually made an impact in terms of performance. Okay, so France on top. They drew with Hungary, so it means they just went a point on top. Germany won against Hungary. Portugal, on the other hand, won against Germany. Now the question is this: what's gonna happen next? Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. This has been the Football Connect. I've been your host for the whole full day, talking nothing but football. I wanted to give you the last part, and we can actually prepare for the next. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the Football Connect. Click that like button if you haven't. It's really, really important that you do that. Subscribe to the Football Connect. Let me know in the comment section, what did you think about the performance and what do you think has to happen as we go further forward. But for today, the Football Connect is gonna leave all this right here. Thank you.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.